Hello, welcome to this tutorial on the Elementi software. In this video, we're going to be using the tutorial seen on the support wiki here, the link will be in the description, to use Dropbox as a content server so that we can utilize the HMPs in pull mode and pull the content from the content server, in this case Dropbox. You can see the steps here on the page on the support wiki, but we're going to go through them today in this video. So the first thing I need to do is I need to share this folder through Windows. So I'm going to come to my folder location down here in the bottom left and right click on the folder that I want to share within my Dropbox. Now keep in mind the folder has to be in your public folder within Dropbox. If you don't have a folder called public in your Dropbox, just right click, create a new folder and name it public with a capital P, and that'll create a public folder. Now this is the folder that I want to share, so if I right click on it, I'm going to highlight share with and select specific people. Then all you have to do is click share, and this is the link that we want right here. So I'm going to select copy link and then hit done. Now I'm going to come back into Elementi, and here's the project that I want to publish. And here are the files here, but I'm going to go to the Devices tab. I'm going to right click this one because this is the one that I just created, so I'm going to recreate it. And now instead of adding a new device, when I right click in the bottom left, I'm going to select New Publish Location. Here you can set up a server, or in this case a shared folder, which we just did. But you could also have a web server, a web dev enabled server, an FTP. You could add those as well, but for this instance we're going to use shared folder. And then I'm going to right click in the path text box, and this is our path. But I do need to make one modification to this. At the beginning of the address, after the file : / I want to take this is actually our host name. So I'm going to right click and cut this and then paste it here. So now this is our full address that we want. Host name is here. Then I'm going to name it, and I'm just going to name it Dropbox. And this is not password protected, so I'm going to uncheck this. When I click OK, this will create a new published location. It has a different icon than an HMP with the name that you designated. And now if I come back into my project folder tab and I hit the publish button, I've already published this before, but if I hit the add remove button, it will show up in our available devices with the name server. So if I drag this over and add it as a target device, when I click OK, and when I click publish, before I hit publish, let me show you the contents of that folder currently. There's nothing in it. So now if I hit publish, this will give you a confirmation that this is the first time that you're publishing to this target. All content on this remote folder will be lost. Just make sure that you're okay with this. When you select yes, you'll get a progress bar very similar to publishing to an HMP. And when you click OK, now all those files should be in your folder, which they are. There's also an additional file created called spx-listing.xml. This is used in case your server that you're using is not WebDAV enabled. This XML is a repository that allows your HMPs to allows them to sense the files, or see what files are on your remote location. If it's WebDAV enabled, you don't need this XML file. So now what I'm going to do is actually right click on this XML file and select copy public link. I will need this public link. So now I need to set up one of my HMPs to be in pull mode. So now you come to the HMP control center of the player or players that you want to set up pull mode for, and select content settings. Then you're going to come to the pull mode tab and select manual settings. Then you're going to check mark automatically upload project to the HMP 200, and this public link that I just copied for this XML file I'm going to paste into here, and then set a time that you want the pull to occur. This can be a once a day pull, or if you select hourly, it'll do it every hour on the minutes selection that you designate. So I want this to do it at the top of the hour, every hour. Then once you click apply, it will initiate an immediate pull once you hit apply if you select hourly. So now I should see the files being pulled, and I can check this by going to the logs and going to the uploader.log. Let me check the time, 22:43, that's 4:43, so it looks like it is starting to initiate. It's recognizing the SVG files and the TTF files that are within the fonts folder, so that looks good. If I hit refresh again, looks like it's going. And once it's done, you'll either see the word success or failure on this line of text right here. And it looks like it has completed. If I come back here, hit snapshot, now our project is playing. So this is the tutorial on how to utilize Dropbox with pull mode, and pretty much an introduction to pull mode as well. The link to this tutorial will also be in the description of the video, and thank you for watching.